Los Angeles entrepreneur Alan Wolan has a successful track record of starting small businesses.
My first entrepreneurial venture was a t-shirt shop at Checkpoint Charlie in Berlin, where I sold graffiti t-shirts to internet tourists from all over the world. My next entrepreneurial venture was a hot dog shop, also in Berlin, Germany, in East Berlin. It was American-style hot dogs. But my first really big venture was an advertising company called GoCard. And what we did was we invented the concept of free postcard advertising. If you've ever been to a bar or restaurant in a big city and you've seen a rack of free postcards near the restrooms that are for free, that was us. That company's still in business. We've been in business for about 20 years now, and we've since morphed into a full-service guerrilla marketing agency where we specialize in taking out-of-the-box, guerrilla marketing techniques and executing them for major American brands.
Wolan recently launched his newest venture, Sing Along Press.
I've always loved singing to my kids, and we would sing the usual kiddie songs like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Puff the Magic Dragon, those kind of songs. But I've always wondered, why aren't there real adult type songs available as illustrated songbooks for children? The stuff that when I was growing up, people just, went crazy over. The Beatles, Billy Joel, Barry Manilow, the Carpenters, Simon and Garfunkel. You know what I'm talking about, the really good stuff, the great music. And my idea was to create illustrated songbooks featuring the lyrics to those songs so that a parent can sing that music to their kids, that he can introduce their kids to those incredible songs, and at the same time introduce the child to some really cool artwork and illustration, that's just priceless. I was able to find 9 artists from around the world who designed the prototypes for each of these books. We did Somewhere Over the Rainbow. We did Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. We did Feelin' Groovy by Simon and Garfunkel. We did Young at Heart by Frank Sinatra. We did What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. We did Aquarius by from the musical Hair. The second half of the equation was, how am I going to raise the money to produce these books, to actually design them, print them, ship them, get them in our hands. So the idea obviously came to use Kickstarter for that. And Kickstarter is a fantastic community of crowdfunding, if you've heard the term. And you present your project to people, and by donating money to your project, they are in effect buying the books in advance of me actually creating them. So that's a way of testing if people really want these books, for themselves and their families.
And Wolan shared his advice for any would-be entrepreneurs out there.
Well, I think, a lot of people wait. They want to be entrepreneurs, they want to do something, but they wait until they get that one massive idea. And I think that waiting is a problem. I think that you don't need a massive world-changing idea to become an entrepreneur. You could open up a fresh fruit stand, and that's your first entrepreneurial venture. You could put up a vending machine somewhere. Anything to get started and to start learning, the challenges of starting your own business, of making a profit, of hiring people, of finding customers, of marketing your business. Those principles are the same no matter what the business is. So, my basic advice to entrepreneurs is don't wait. Just start anything. Even if you're in high school, start selling t-shirts at concerts, anything. Just do something to be in your own business. And that's the most important thing. And obviously not every idea you're going to try is going to work. My t-shirt shop, it worked for a while and it didn't work. My hot dog shop worked for a while and it didn't work. My first real big success was the advertising company. But I had to have a few flops before I could get to the success.
For more information, you can check out the Sing Along Press Kickstarter page. Chris Collora reporting, Los Angeles Online News.